This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. We're broadcasting from Mandan, North Dakota, just across the street from the Morton County Courthouse and jail, where more than half a dozen people will be appearing today on charges related to the ongoing resistance to the construction of the $3.8 billion Dakota Access Pipeline. In total, it looks like about 140 people who call themselves protectors, not protesters, have been arrested in recent months opposing the construction of the pipeline, including 14 people arrested just this past Saturday amidst actions that delayed construction at multiple work sites. There were, in one site on Saturday, military-grade equipment, aircraft, armored personnel carriers, surveillance helicopters, planes, and drones. On Saturday, more than 100 riot gear-clad police officers from multiple states came out to police a Native American ceremony near a construction site, which started with the Native American women offering the police officers water. Some of those arrested report being strip-searched in custody at the Morton County Jail, even when they're facing minor misdemeanor charges, such as disorderly conduct. For part two of our conversation with Honor the Earth, we're joined by Winona LaDuke, Native American activist, executive director of Honor the Earth. She lives and works on the White Earth Reservation in northern Minnesota. And Tara Houska, national campaigns director for the group. She's Ojibwe from Cochiching First Nation. Cochiching First Nation is in
Ontario.
But you're from Minnesota.
Born and raised.
So I want to talk about this issue of strip searching. Winona, it is astounding to hear that even people like the pediatrician for Standing Rock, Dr. Sarah Jumping Eagle, was strip searched for disorderly conduct. Is this typical?
I would say that generally North Dakota is not good to Native people and is really behind the times in terms of constitutional and civil rights. You know, I mean, for many, many years, our people have had an undue burden of the legal system against it, and nobody has really paid attention. I mean, the ACLU, for instance, American Civil Liberties Union, had one person that covered both North and South Dakota. A little understaffed, I'd say. You know, and that's how things develop like this. But it's wrong. It's wrong.
Do they have a right to strip search people for disorderly conduct?
I think that this state is reading the law as broadly as it can when it comes to violating the constitutional rights to free speech of these people. I think that they, just like Winona said, they have a very long history of treating folks in this manner, and it's now just kind of coming to light, right? I mean, we're seeing yourself being, you know, as a journalist, being arrested when you're out there on the front lines. You're seeing Shailene Woodley, a famous actress, that's out there being arrested as she's filming it, live streaming it, back to her, you know, RV. I mean, this has been happening to Native people in this state for a very, very long time, and it's just now reaching the mass. You know, people are looking at this saying, here's a Native American ceremony, and there's hundreds of police officers with a militarized response behind them. It's madness.
Why do you continue to resist with this level of force against you, arrayed against you?
Because this is what these folks are standing here for. What I'm standing here for is the protection of water and the protection of the future generations. That matters more than any, you know, criminal trespass or these, you know, attempts to suppress and keep our voices down. You know, we're seeing the police represent and protect a company interest more than human beings and people. These are U.S. citizens that are all here standing together and seeing their rights violated, seeing young children